Welcome back to my page. It's your guy again, Just Go That Trades. And as promised, on this one, I just want to show you in the screen how to draw psychological levels. But I would love to say one or two things, right? Like I said in the previous video, if you have not checked it, please check. Psychological level will always be ending with 00 or 50. That is if you are not putting into consideration the pipette. But if you are putting into consideration the pipette, that's to end with 000 or 500. So let's take, for instance, if a price is 1.32892, that the nearest psychological level using this format must end with 00 if you are not making use of the pipette, or 000 if you are still considering the pipette. So now that have to be 1.3. This is 1.3289. So the nearest psychological level will be 1.3300. If you want to add the pipette, this that is to the top, then down to this, the next psychological level 1.32500. See the way we have imputed this. We want to take away the pipette and all. So let's go into the screen. I'll be showing you how to do it and how to mark it out, the tools that you need to use. And all. So let's go. All right, so let's go. This is a GBP USD chart, right? And as you can see, like what we're saying, we want to plot psychological levels, right? So one of the things that you need to know first of all is the tools that you will be using for your psychological level is horizontal line. Why are we using horizontal line? Because horizontal line extends both to the right and to the left. That means it extends both to the past and the future. That is what we want, because we want to be able to see anytime the price gets to this psychological level, what happens, right? That's why we'll be using it. And this is where you can get your horizontal line from. Just come to this side of your screen, trading view, and pick your horizontal line. I have it as text already, so I won't be going there all the time. So now this is what the market is currently saying. The current price of this market is 1.3599798, and you see it's going up and down. Obviously, I've not plotted anything, but I know it's already around the psychological level. So I just want to drop what I picked, my horizontal line. I'm going to plot it where the market is currently, right? So let me change the color of this. I want to change to something like orange here, and let me increase it a bit. I don't like increasing it, but for some reason, let me take it back to 1x. You can increase it, right? And this is it. Now, if you check, this is the color. You're seeing some like orange color here, 1.36007. Yeah, that's almost a psychological level, but it's not exactly a psychological level. So what would you do? Just double click on that line. Let me do that again. I just highlight the line. That's like my horizontal line. I double clicked on it and bring out this. So style steps under coordinate is what I want to do. So I will just edit it to the nearest psychological level that should be to that price, which should be 1.36000. So I'll just take it down to 000. And that's it. And that's it. That's the psychological level. Now, if I should go back in time, you will see that there are some times that when there would have been some moments where market gets to this level that it must have been respected or so. Yeah, it's taking much of my time, so let me just leave it. Let me take it to next one. So now that I've gotten the first one, let me take it to 1 hour time frame. It's only on 15 minutes time frame. It's better than 1 hour time frame to be able to plot a lot here, and I'll be able to see a lot. Now, so since I've plotted this one, so this one has now become like my entry, like the start of my psychological level, which is what 1.36000. Don't forget that this one, you see, I keep hammering this is a pipette. So this I know that already. So if I want to add, and I said we'll be using 50 pips interval for currency pairs, 50 pips interval. So if I want to use 50 pips for this, that means the next one above it will be 1.3650, and the one below it will be 1.3550. Do you get that now? So now let's do this. My same thing, horizontal line. Let me plot one above. Plot it anywhere. I can always edit it. Double click on it. Since I know the value that should be 1.3650. It will add the other one. Yeah, it's there already. Don't worry, I will show it to you. It's there. Then I'll plot another one below, which will be 1.3550. Yeah, so that's it. Refresh my chart. You can see it already. You can see already. That's it. Altogether, I've plotted 3, and you can see those orange lines. Let me delete this green one so it won't confuse you. See, 1, 2, 3. That is psychological levels, right? Now, for something that how sure am I that is up to 50 pips? Now let's check. Let's take our ruler from this place, to this place now. If you check how many pips is that, you can see from here is 50 pips. So that's to tell you that this is correct, 50 pips. From the first one that we have here, the orange line to this one, that is 50 pips and 50 pips. So you can draw as many as possible. You can draw like 80 of it. You can just draw and full all of your what? All of your swing to have it. Now, just briefly, let me show you some of the things. You see, now look at this one now. I better say in the next video, I'll be telling you how to now use it. I don't want this video to be long, right? So I think I'll pause now. Let me do one more so that it won't be like, let me do another currency pair. Let me do GBP, JPY. Let me do GBP, JPY. I'll plot 1 or 2 on that as well, and from there I think I'll just call it a day. Because the reason why I want to do GBP is the pips, how to read pips in GBP is different from the other currency pairs, and you need to understand this thing, because if you don't know how to read a pip, you cannot even plot a psychological level, because you don't know how to calculate the 50 pips interval. So currently now the price of GBP JPY is 200.32. Then we want to add the 25, right? So now GBP JPY pairs, their pips is the second digit after the decimal point. Now check this place now. This is the pip now. So what will be the nearest psychological level to this one? Will be what? 200.50, or you say what? 201.00, and on like that. Now let's get into it and plot this one as well ASAP before the time goes. Let me just plot one here, double click on it, edit it to the nearest one. Okay, 200.000 as it. That's one psychological level there. I have to start around where the market is, because I want to use it to make a decision with the current market situation, right? So this one will be 500. Yeah. Then let me put one more below. Yeah. This one will be 50.199.500. Still the same thing. And on you can draw as many as possible. So to cross check again, pick your ruler, check from this point up to this point. How many pips is that? You see, 50. That's another thing. It's 50 pips interval again. So that is to let you know that these things are correct. So in the next video, I'm likely going to tell you now how to use them to make a decision. Till then, take care of yourself. I'll see you. Bye bye.